Hello friends, you are welcome to my YouTube channel MacPM. So in this video we will continue our topic deflection and beams, and in this video we will start a new method called Macaulay's method. So what is the question? We have to find the slope at left support A, deflection under the load here. What is the deflection Y? Suppose this is point C, so we have to find YC, and maximum deflection of a simply supported beam. Suppose somewhere here maximum deflection is Y max of length 5 meter. Length is given 5 meter, which is carrying a point load of 5 kilonewton. W is 5 kilonewton at a distance of 3 meter from the left support. So suppose this distance is A is equal to 3 meter and B is equal to 2 meter. Value of E and I are also given. So let's apply Macaulay's method for this. So what are the rules in Macaulay's method? First of all, suppose we have to select a section XX, then this section should be in the last portion of the beam. This is the first portion, this is the last portion, so it should be in last portion. Always select section in the last portion of beam. So this is distance X from point A. Then what will be the moment? First of all, we have to find the reaction forces. So sum of all the vertical forces should be 0. So RA, this is RA, this is RB, reactions. RA plus RB is equal to W. Okay, now we will take moment about A is equal to 0. Sum of all the moments about A is equal to 0. So we will write RB into L is equal to W into this distance A. So we can write RB is equal to WA by L. Then RA is W minus WA by L. So you can write WL minus WA divided by L. So RA will become, we will take W common, L we can write A plus B. L is equal to A plus B is equal to L minus A divided by L. So WB by L. Okay, so RA is WA by L, sorry, RA is WB by L and RB is WA by L. So what will be the moment at section XX? So we will write Mx is equal to moment due to this RA, it will be positive because this is cutting sagging. RA due to RA moment will be WB by L into X, and first we have written the moment for this portion, first portion, and after writing the moment for the second portion, we have to make a dotted line, and then minus this load is causing sagging moment, so we'll write minus W into this distance. So this distance is X minus A. Okay, so what was the first rule of the Macaulay's method? First we had to select section in the last portion. Then second method is we have to make a dotted line, and we have to write moment of our every portion for every load after a dotted line. Suppose there was another section, then we should make another dotted line and write moment for that section. Okay, I hope you got up to here. Now remember that if you have to find the deflection or moment in this section, if you are applying something for this section, then stop up to here, consider only this thing. And if you are finding something for this section, then you have to take a whole portion, because up to here only W load is 0 up to here, so we will leave that term. Up to dotted line we have to consider only, and if you are considering for this section after W load, then we have to consider whole equation. Okay, so this is equation number 1. Now we know that M upon EI is equal to d2y upon dx2. So we can write M is equal to EI d2y upon dx2 is equal to WB by L into X minus W into X minus A. So this is equation number 2. we will do the integration. So we will find ei into dy by dx is equal to wb by l into x square by 2 dotted line. Sorry, we have to add the constant of integration here plus c1. We should not add it in the last, we have to add it c1 just after the first term. So after dotted line minus w, and here if it was x minus a, then its integration should be x square by 2 minus ax, but in Macaulay's method we have to integrate whole bracket, so it will become x minus a whole square by 2. Okay, so this is equation number 3. Now we have to find the value of c1. So how to find the value of c1? What are the boundary conditions? At x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, and at x is equal to L, y is equal to 0, because at both the ends there are supports, so there should not be any deflection. So if we put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 at x is equal to 0, then this condition can be kept in equation number 4, which we will get after integration. eiy is equal to wb by l into s cube divided by 6 plus c1x, then we have to add another integration constant c2, and minus w x minus a to the power cube divided by 6. Okay, so this is equation number 4. If we put x is equal to 0 at y is equal to 0 in this equation, so we will get 0 is equal to 0 plus c2. We have to put only up to dotted line, because x is equal to 0 is in this section. So if we are considering this section, then we have to consider only up to dotted line. So we will get c2 is equal to 0. Okay, now we will put at x is equal to L, y is equal to 0. So in this condition x is equal to L, this load or W is also coming in picture, so we have to put a whole the equation for whole beam. So we will take up to here. So we will write 0 is equal to WB by L into L cube by 6 plus C1 into L, C2 is already 0, minus W, x is a plus b, means x in place of x there will be L, so L is x plus b minus a to the power cube divided by 6. So we will get WB L square by 6 plus C1L minus WB cube by 6 is equal to 0. So we will get C1 is equal to WB cube by 6 L minus WB L square by 6 L. So L will cancel L, so we will get WB cube by 6 L minus WBL by 6. Or we take if common from here WB by 6L, then we will get WB by 6L B square minus L square. Okay, or it can be minus WB, this is C1 minus WB upon 6L L square minus B square. So if we put the value of C1 in this equation, see if we put the value of C1 in equation number 3, then we will get EI dy by dx is equal to WB by L x square by 2 minus WB upon 6L L square minus B square and dotted line minus WX minus A to the power whole square divided by 2. This is equation number 4. This is equation for slope, and if we put the value of C1 in this, then we will get EIY is equal to WB by L x cube by 6 or 6L plus, sorry, if we put the C1 then we will get minus WB by 6L L square minus B square into X dotted line minus WX minus A to the power cube divided by 6. This is equation number, sorry, this is equation number 5, this is equation number 6. So this is equation for deflection. If we have to find deflection and under the load, then X will be equal to C here. If we have to find YC, then X will be equal to A at this distance. So we can find it. EIY is equal to WB A cube upon 6L minus WB upon 6L L square minus B square into A, and we will not consider this because this load comes under this section. So it will become, so this will become, if we take common WAB upon 6L, then it will become WAB, we have already taken common, A square minus L square plus B square. Okay, so we can write it as minus WAB upon 6L in bracket L square minus A square minus B square. So L is, we know that L is equal to A plus B, so L square will become A square plus B square plus 2AB. So if we put the value of L square in this bracket, so it will become A square plus B square plus 2AB minus A square minus B square. So B square will cancel B square, A square will cancel A square, only 2AB will be remaining. So we will get EIYC is equal to minus WAB upon 6L into 2AB. So we will get minus WA square B square upon 3L. Okay, so YC will become deflection at application of load, point of application of load will become minus WA square B square upon 3EIL. Okay, so this is the answer. Now we will see what else we have to find. Slope at the left support. So what is the equation of the slope? We have found it as, you can see from here, EI dy by dx is equal to WB. We will consider up to here only because we have to find at left support. So we will find dy by dx at A. What will be the condition? X is equal to 0. So we will get EI dy by dx is equal to, this term will become 0 because x is 0. So we will get minus WB upon 6L into L square minus B square. This is EI here. So we will get theta A is equal to dy by dx A is equal to minus WB upon 6 EIL into L square minus B square. So this is the equation for slope at point A. This is suppose equation number 8 and this is equation number 7. Now we have to put all the values here. So you can see that in question it is given that L is equal to 5 meter. So it will be equal to 5000 mm because we are considering all the units in Newton and mm, and which is carrying a point load of 5 kilonewton. So W is 5000 Newton at a distance of 3 meter. So A is 3000 mm, B is 2000, 2 meter is equal to 2000 mm, and take E is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per mm square, and I is equal to 10 to the power 8 mm to the power 4. So we will find YC. See, equation for YC is, formula is YC is equal to minus W we will put as 5000 into A square is 3000 square into B square is 2000 square divided by 3 into E is 2 into 10 to the power 5 into I is 10 to the power 8 into L is 5000. So if you calculate this, then you will get 0.6 mm. So minus sign, negative sign means that it is downward reflection. Okay, now we will calculate theta A is equal to minus 5000. In this formula we will put all the values into B is 2000 upon 6 into E is 2 into 10 to the power 5 into I is 10 to the power 8 into L is 5000 in bracket 5000 square minus 2000 square. So if you will calculate this, then you will get the value of theta is equal to minus 0.00035 radians. If you want to find in degree, then you can multiply by 180 by pi, 0.00035 into 180 divided by pi. So you will get the answer in degrees. So I hope you understand how to find the deflection and slope in the case of eccentric loading in a simply supported beam. If you have any doubt, then please ask in the comment section, and if you like this video, then please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video.